Where are the rest?
They're coming. That is a slow cook today.
Slowly pokey?
They're going to catch up.
Oh, okay.
Well, more than two.
More than two.
Because we were out and about, and they had a garage sale, and they had a lady had 3 scales, old scales, and one of them had a price tag of $10 on. I said, everything in her booth or house
Too high.
too high. And then she says, well, I wouldn't take any less than 10 for any of them. And I thought, okay, I'm going to think about it. So we walked home. I went and got my money.
Which is about a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Half mile.
Came back, and within, that's not even 10 minutes.
Not even 5.
And she says, I said, oh, I'll take the one on the right for $10. She goes, oh, no, I checked on the prices on those, and I'm thinking it's 20 or 25. And I said, oh, okay. Sandy even had just before that offered to put one of her garage sale signs down the street when we walked back. I thought, honey, you're not going to do well today.
She thinks she's got a retail store.
Yes, because everything was $25, $50. This is the garage sale.
Yeah.
So and you know we're neighbors because we're walking. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like we drove up in a car and you're never going to see us again. We're your neighbor.
Yeah.
That should matter.
Unless, like we said, maybe she's selling her house and she's moving and she don't care.
That could be. Because a lot of times that's what happens around here, sadly, is they have a garage sale, then you see the moving vans. So.
Yeah. And she had a lot of crap, even in her garage.
Yes, she did. And she had like a trailer there. Like,
yeah,
that's why I think they're moving.
Ready to move.
And maybe she's desperate for the money, but I don't really care. I'm not overpaying. Especially when you told me an amount, and I walked home and got the darn money.
I said that we should have said, we'll take it, but we have to go home and get the money.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of it at that time, because who's going to think you're going to squelch in 10 minutes later?
Yeah.
Like, anyway.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Okay, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Jim just made me laugh.
Yes, I told her that I bought a little vacuum so we can both vacuum out our cars.
Ha ha ha.
Like she's ever going to do that.
No, I'll wait till next year and get another detail on my car
Exactly.
for my birthday.
I like to keep my truck clean all the time.
My car's clean.
Now, till next year.
We'll see. Well, good morning. Today is Friday, September 25th. I had a little scare this morning. Not a little, I mean, I shouldn't start off like that. I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot to mail Christy and Aaron their anniversary card, but their anniversary is Sunday, the 27th. For some reason, I was thinking today was the 27th. And I posted on Facebook and everything, and then I thought, wait a minute. So I really quick went and deleted it so I didn't look like a doddering old fool who doesn't even know when my daughter's anniversary is. It's Sunday, so she doesn't get a song today. She's got to wait. She's definitely got to wait. But, Aurora, you don't have to wait because today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Aurora. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Connie Scheitel, S-H-Y-T-L-E. Scheitel. Maybe the Scheitel? Sorry, Connie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Connie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Got an itchy nose. It means like I kiss a fool. Because I'm a fool sometimes. It's also Linda Berkowitz's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And also, we have an anniversary today. It is James and Terry Evans' anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. I don't know how many years it is, but congratulations. That's really cool. Speaking of mispronouncing names and stuff, I was told that I say Oregon wrong. It's Oregon, because they put it up phonetically for me. Right here, I'll tell you who it was, because at the top of my head, I can't remember who it was, but she said everybody says Oregon, and it's Oregon. So sorry, you know, it's your state. Represent your state correctly. So mine is Michigan. It's easy. Michigan. Doesn't matter. But it's Oregon. I'll always remember that now. So when people say, you know, I'm going to go to Oregon. Oh no, you're going to Oregon. Anywho, my big plans for today. It's Friday, so I don't eat very much, so you're not going to see what I eat. I do plan on eating very lightly, but I have to go when I'm done here because I've already taken my shower. Because look how purty I am. I'm so purty. Purty enough you want to kiss me on the mouth. I have to go to the Kroger's because I don't have any fruit. How did that happen? I don't have any apples or any oranges. Well, I don't need oranges. Why did I say oranges? You know, I like an orange, but I don't have enough teeth in the membranes. It's like chewy, so it's just too chewy for me, so I don't need an orange. But I eat grapefruit. I can go figure. I don't know. But anyway, so I don't have any strawberries, no raspberries, no blackberries, no bananas, no grapefruit, no apples, no cucumbers. On my lettuce, I only have a little bit of red leaf lettuce left. I think I have a half of a cucumber. How did that happen? How did that happen? But I'm kind of getting a little cocky because I got my pantry and my freezer and my fridge out in the garage is all filled with everything that I need. And then my fruit kind of got left to the wayside. So, yes, sir, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. But we will as soon as I get back from the store. I'm going to... Oh, Gina Pearson said that she was worried about I have a bump on my wrist here. I looked at... I didn't ask Jim, and I couldn't think of the word hypochondriac. I knew the word hypochondriac, but I couldn't spell it out. And so I was trying to put hypo, and it was not coming out. And so she said, I knew what you were talking about. But anyway, I've told you that when we were growing up, we were poor. I didn't realize we were poor. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize what we were poor. But my mother always made us feel, I mean, we always had clean clothes. We went to a Catholic school, and you only had to pay for one kid, but we had 6 all going to Catholic school. Well, not all at the same time, but going to Catholic school. But you had a uniform, and we had the uniform, and then we had 2 blouses. And my brothers had 2 shirts and 2 pair of pants. And 1 tie. 1 tie. At Catholic school, if you lost your tie, you wore a paper tie. Many, many days. Michael and I would come back from school, and Michael would have his paper tie on because he couldn't remember where he put his tie. My mother would always say, it's your responsibility to remember where that tie is. I'm not looking for it. You don't know where it is. Because we always put our clothes out the night before, and he was kind of like slack about putting his stuff out, and he'd wait running around in the morning thinking that my mom was going to help him. Oh, no. You have to learn responsibility. I don't care you're in the 1st grade. That's your responsibility. You got to know where your book bag is. You got to do your homework. You got to make sure your clothes are laid out. That's just the way it goes. So anyway, getting back to my bump on my wrist, I've told you the story that my mother always said never ride 2 on a bike, and so I rode 3 on a bike. She didn't say anything about 3. She said 2. And I fell off the bike. I hit my head. I was knocked out cold. And my girlfriends ran home and got my mother, and my Uncle Leonard was there at the time, and he come over and he carried me home, and the doctor comes to the house, and the doctor told my mother, I think her arm is broke. And my mother, well, they had no insurance. I mean, she'd have 1 kid, probably pay that kid off, and then she'd have another kid. So it was like she didn't have any money. And she says, oh, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Just wrap it in an ace bandage. So they wrapped my wrist in a ace bandage. And it kept hurting, and it kept hurting and hurting, and my mother kept saying, oh, you'll be fine. My mother thought she was a doctor. Finally, she brought me to who knows where, and they put a cast on. But they didn't put a whole cast on. They put like a half a cast, and then they put the ace bandage around it. Maybe it was cheaper. I don't know. But, and so it didn't heal properly, and I had to get it broke again, and then they put a full cast on it, and I had to wear that. But see, that's like my bone, I think, that's just kind of sticking out. So if anybody ever sees it and they're concerned, it's not a lump. It's just me being odd. It's a little quirk that I carry around. But anyway, what I wanted to talk today about was not waiting like I did. If you're young, I love that, like people like Robbie over at Frecky Fit Wolf and Ange over at Smack Vision, and even people in their 50s like Joan and Kim, and Joan at Joan's Point of Plate, and Kim at Girl on Her Phone, and Dee at Dish with Dee, and Susie Buey, Lainey over at Lainey's Life. You're all in your 50s and you're really doing it. Because I waited till I was almost 70. You know what? I waited and waited and waited, and all I got was older. Older and older and older, and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just, now is the time. And you know what? Even if you're my age or older, it's still time. You still have time to lose some weight, or at least eat healthy. Because I really think that the reason I'm so successful this time, because I've been to Weight Watchers, I can't even tell you how many times. I probably at least 4 times. I would join TOPS, which was Take Off Pounds Sensibly, which you didn't take it off sensibly. At least I didn't. I should speak for myself. I didn't take it off sensibly. I was on that program at least 3 times. I did calorie counting. I did just exercising. I did starving. I never took pills. Because I don't like taking medications. I take them now for, what I need to take them for. Living in the north, I have to take vitamin D because I have a vitamin D deficiency. Because I can't get out and get my sun. I try to build up as much sunlight as I can in the summer, but it doesn't last through the whole winter. And then, but none of them, they worked temporarily. They did. I can't say that they didn't. When I went to TOPS, I did lose weight. I never lost my 100 pounds because that's been my 100 pounds has been my goal since the 80s, like 1981. It's been my 100 pound. Every year on my birthday, next year I'm going to be 100 pounds lighter. I say that every year. Yeah, but this year, I didn't make it on my actual birthday, but I'm going to make it in my birthday year because I am going to lose my 100 pounds this year. But, and I really do attribute it to the fact that now I have a healthy lifestyle. I'm not on a diet. I'm on a lifestyle program. And the reason I chose to do it this way this time is because they finally spoke to me. Because the last time I joined was in 2012, I think it was. 12 or 13. 12. No, it was 13 because it was just before I retired. And my girlfriend Brandy at work and myself, because she didn't live that far from me, we joined Weight Watchers. And I lost a little bit of weight. I lost maybe 20 pounds, maybe 25. And then I thought, I got this. I don't need to go pay that money. I don't need to go to that. And she didn't have that much to lose, and she got to her goal, so she wasn't going to go anymore. Even though she could go for free, she said, I don't need to go. I've already lost my weight. And I really do think she only joined to get me to join, which was good. That's a sign of a good friend. She wanted me to lose weight, too. But I thought, nah, I got this. And then when I joined in 2016, on December 31st, I figured I'm going to start my new year off right. I'm going to start losing weight. And I weighed 304.2, and I just that was more than I weighed when I weighed in 2012 or 13 when I went. I was way about 10 pounds more, 15 pounds more. And I thought, Sandy, this is ridiculous. And at the time they were doing, forget what it was. You had that little contraption that you had to figure in how many things were the fats and how many things were the proteins and the carbs, and then you'd figure it all out. And then I think it was Points Plus. I still got that little contraption. I really do. But I wouldn't, I don't do it. But anyway, and I kind of stuck with it because I was losing weight. And then they changed the program again. And then they went to Smart Points. And I thought, well, I'll stay with it because I am losing weight. And then it wasn't until they switched again and I did a video about, and not that I'm not taking credit for this. By no means am I taking credit for this, but I just think that it kind of got out there. I always believe that what you put out in the atmosphere always comes back to you. I really do believe it, whether it's good or bad. If you put it in the atmosphere, it's going to come back. And I had said, I did a video, I don't even remember when it was, and I don't know if it was on this channel or my other channel, that I thought that with everything that you can do on computers, why is it that they can't offer all these different programs on one app? And you could switch and toggle back and forth to the different apps and see what you wanted. And then lo and behold, like 6 months later, they started this program and I went on the blue plan. I liked the blue plan because it was easier for me. I already knew the smart point values of a lot of the stuff because a lot of the smart points did stay the same on the blue plan. And I was familiar with it. And I knew at that point that I was no longer going to diet. I am not going to end my life. Not that my life is coming to an end, I hope. But I wasn't going to live the last part of my life. Let's put it that way. I wasn't going to live my last part of my life on a diet. I lived too long being on a diet. I started dieting when I was like right after Jimmy was born, so I would have been 22. So for almost 50 years, well, 40 years, 45 years, I was on a diet. I was on a diet of some sort. And I know I'd go off it for a little bit, gain some weight, gain the weight I lost, then just for a bonus, a couple, 5, 10, 15 pounds more. Then lose that weight, and then just for another bonus, they add another 10 or 15 pounds. And I kept doing it. And then when I joined in 2016, I thought, I'm just tired. I'm just so tired of it. And I will be honest to tell you that just before they switched over to the blue, green, and purple plan, I was really contemplating quitting again because I thought this feels like a diet. It just feels like a diet. You got to get this little contraption out. You got to figure out all of this stuff. You got to look for it, then you got to do it. When they did just the smart points, you had to have that little booklet so that you could look up the thing in the book. Now, granted, on the blue plan, there are some things I still got to look up. There's some things I don't know, but I'm so familiar with them now, and I just know for a fact. And then when they switched to the blue plan, I thought, this is something I can do the rest of my life. I can eat this way the rest of my life and not feel like I'm on a diet. I really can. And I've had my struggles. I'm not going to tell you that it was all smooth sailing once I had this aha moment, this realization that it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. But I know that I have no problem eating like this the rest of my life. I still have my cakes and my cookies and my donuts and my candy. I have all of that stuff. I kind of limit my pop because I kind of go crazy on the pop. I'm kind of like an alcoholic, but a popaholic with the pop. I do pride myself that the last couple times I just had the one can and was content with that. And when I do go out to a restaurant, which I haven't been to a restaurant since February, and I don't see me going to another restaurant until next summer probably, I always got like a pop. I always did. But when I'm home, even if sometimes we get something a carry out or something, I pretty much drink iced tea. I'm content with that. I'm fine with that, and it doesn't really bother me. But I think that as soon as I stopped dieting and started eating healthy, that's when I started being really successful. And that's why I think I'm so close to my 100 pounds, because I'm like within 5 pounds of getting there. And I don't look at it as a long-term diet. I think of it as a long-term health style. So my goal is to live another 20, 25 years, which would put me like 90, 95. As long as I'm healthy and I can move around and I'm not a burden to anybody, I live as long as you want me to live, or as long as God allows me to live. But if I get to the point that, I'm a burden on somebody, no, I don't want to be around. But I do think that eating healthy, getting all the right vitamins and nutrients and all of that into my system, I'm not only saving on medications, I'm keeping my body healthy and alert, and my walking helps me, and it's just an all-around good program is all I guess what I'm trying to say. So what I'm telling you is to stop dieting. Stop it. Today, make a vow that I'm not going to diet, not one more day forward. I am done doing a diet. I am not going to diet. Instead, eat healthy. Because if you find that you eat healthy, you're not going to want to eat all that crap. Because I think your body, I know for myself, if I have too much sugar, if I do go crazy, because I got crazy on my birthday, my body got used to all of that toxins and stuff in my body, in my system. It took me probably, 3-4 days before it was completely rinsed out. I drank a lot of water. Trust me, I drank a lot of water, but it still kind of lingered on. I had the urges because I know that if I eat sugar, I automatically crave sugar, and I've just decided that I'm done dieting. You will not see me on another diet till the day I die. I will never be on another diet. I will be on a healthy lifestyle and living my life to my fullest. Going to a party and enjoying what I want. Not saying, oh, I can't have that, I'm on a diet. Oh, I'd really like that cookie, but no, I'm on a diet. You'll never hear me say that. You'll never hear those words come out of my mouth for the rest of my life, because I am not on a diet. Okay, now that I've rambled on, Jim had gone to the backcracker today. We call him a backcracker. Is that what do you call it? What are they really called? Chiropractor. He calls him a backcracker. Jim's got really bad back problems. I tell him if he lost some weight, if he adapted a lifestyle that was conducive to losing weight and still eating what you want. But he did join the gym. His gym reopened rather. He was in the gym before. But the things that he used to do, just like lay in the pool or just sit in the sauna, he can't do anymore because they're not open in Michigan. So he has to actually work out. We went and bought workout clothes, and so he actually goes to the gym now and works out. And I do notice that he's doing better with his eating. He still wants his little snacks for his lunches and stuff, so I still got to get those. But anyway, well, that's my cue. That's probably Denise, because I asked her, did you need anything at Kroger's? But I don't even know who this is. Okay, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. As always, stay safe, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hello.